So, yeah, like I said before, the event, in all honesty, was really intended to be a bit of a summary of the year and talking about 1.0 more than anything because um, we've talked about our exit from beta, quite a bit over the last 6 months. It's been a constant looming kind of update over our heads, and it's evolved and changed a lot over the months. The plan continues to change, and the team continues to evolve. We're continuing to realize what we're capable of, especially in shorter periods of time. Origin Realms is one of those products where, in a lot of cases, we're kind of pioneering, the things that we're achieving. Many of the things that we do on a weekly basis haven't been done before, or at least not on the scale that we're doing it. So, ultimately that comes with a lot of learning, and as we continue to, create amazing content, we feel confident in the fact that we're getting better at that, which is really exciting. So, as we make, more and more stuff, it becomes easier for us to do that. And I think that's why the plan and the schedule for 1.0 has changed so much, because not only are we, adding more to that update constantly, but we're also realizing that, certain things need to be done differently, and certain things can be done better than we originally had planned. But yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that we are behind on 1.0. I think a lot of you have expected the update for quite some time, and we've even kind of vaguely promised certain dates that unfortunately we haven't met, and we do apologize for that. I can guarantee you it's been a constant work in process. We haven't stopped thinking about this update since we started planning it, and we haven't stopped working on it. But certain things have taken a lot longer than we would have liked. Certain things have been far more challenging, and like I said, we've also added plenty of things along the way. So the update itself has grown substantially in size. Um, so, I think one of the kind of more concrete timeframes that we've announced to the play base in the past is 2021, which we're very much nearing the end of. Unfortunately, 1.0 isn't something that we're capable of releasing this year, but I want to talk more about that, and I want to clarify that because I really don't want it to stress you out, and I don't want it to disappoint you, because I promise there's a change of plan that will definitely be pleasing to a lot of you. So what we've realized is that because the 1.0 update is so large, and we've added so much to it, and the kind of expectations have grown so much, a lot of that content has been already completed or is very close to being completed, whilst some of it still has quite a ways to go and is quite a technical challenge to get finished. So what we realized is that it seems wasteful to continue delaying the entire update when we have an incredibly active community that would love to get their hands on this content, and like I said, we have some of it already ready. So what we've kind of decided is that instead of bundling everything up together and pushing out an update that is so large, we want to try and separate it and get some of that stuff that we're already happy with out to you all, that isn't necessary to come specifically with 1.0. There are certain areas of 1.0 that have to come in unison. There's no doubt about that. There's certain areas of progression and larger areas of content like dungeons and kind of badge systems and skills. A lot of that stuff depends on each other, and it really has to come at once. So the 1.0 update will still be quite substantial, but we have taken a step back and realized that there's a good amount of stuff that doesn't depend on being released as one large group, and we want to take the chance to try and get some of that out to tide everyone over and take some kind of weight off our shoulders when it comes to getting this large update out and ready. But because the update is so big, I think we also came to terms with the fact that it's quite counterproductive to push out so much content at once for a full release. The reality is, beta is designed to help us perfect content. It's designed for us to basically have a version of Origin ROMs that we're incredibly happy with as a base level product. And the idea that we're going to be pushing out a massive update that consists of so much stuff all at once, it kind of goes against what a beta is all about, because it's more stuff that needs to be balanced and needs to be experienced by the players so that we can, guarantee that it's perfect. So I think getting some areas of the game out, before we leave beta, ultimately is the right decision, and we're excited by that because it means that, a lot of you can experience the stuff that we've been working on sooner rather than later. And, as well as that, there's also much less room for error. When you're pushing so much content at once, things are bound to break, and we don't want 1.0 to be an experience that is, poorly remembered as something that was unenjoyable, or something that wasn't balanced, or something that was, riddled with issues, because issues are bound to happen. A server doesn't exist without its problems. And, the more we push all at once, the more room there is for error in that sense. So I hope that kind of clarifies why we're choosing to take the path that we are. And I hope that, you're excited by the idea that we're going to be getting some major areas of the game done before 1.0, which is, a massive, massive relief for us. I'm just kind of going down my list, making sure I haven't forgotten to discuss anything. But, like I said, I really want this stage just to be a chance for us to speak openly about the plan for 1.0, some of the struggles that we've had, and more importantly, the plan forward. So I guess many of you are probably wondering at this point when we're expecting 1.0 to be done. And we're not confident in giving it an answer. Obviously, it's going to be in the earlier portion of next year. There's no doubt about that. But I think what's most important is by getting some content out sooner than the 1.0 update, it really allows us to kind of spend more time focusing on 1.0 without, having to do so much at once. But yeah, I think just getting some of this content out sooner, it really allows us to focus properly on 1.0, and it means that we can just zone in on that when the time is right, and it won't be as large of an update, but more importantly, it will be, it'll be the full picture, and it will have given us a chance to get a lot of feedback on some of the big areas of content that were planned on coming with that, but are now going to come sooner. So yes, no confirmed date for 1.0. It will be, in the earlier half of next year, hopefully much sooner rather than later. But I hope that doesn't matter as much now, because 1.0 isn't this big thing that we're all kind of sitting around waiting for. It is going to be an amazing update. It does bring some awesome content, but it doesn't have to be this thing that we're kind of desperately waiting for, because there's going to be amazing stuff before 1.0, and that's equally as exciting. So I hope that kind of sums up the plan. I hope that sums up where we're at as a team, and gives you a bit of clarification on what we've been up to, and the kind of discussions that we've been having. I'm sure you're all kind of eagerly wondering what that means for the short term, December more specifically. We couldn't go through December without dropping an update of some sort. So I'm sure many of you are wondering what that looks like, and what the path forward specifically prior to 1.0 is going to look like for Origin ROMs. So we will be getting to that in a moment. Cosmo Robe winners are out of the way. Now, don't leave, because the fun is only just starting. Well, the event honestly doesn't have much longer to go, but the best part is still to come. So now that the path forward and the plan for 1.0 is out of the way and you're all aware of where we're at and what we're working towards, we are very, very excited to announce as a team that we are dropping one of our largest updates yet this month, this coming Friday on the 17th of December. This is a bit of an unusual announcement for us because we normally don't share information about updates, until they're ready. But we're excited that we'll be kind of sharing the entire update with you 5 days before it drops. So you'll get to hype yourself up. You'll get a look at what is to come. And I can't stress enough how excited we are about this update and how proud, personally I am of the team for achieving this in such a short period of time. We only just had a massive update with the harvesting update. And, now only a few weeks later, we're dropping an even bigger update, which is by far the largest update we've ever had on Origin Realms. We're super excited to be pushing out some content that was expected to come with 1.0 and now is able to come a little bit sooner. And there's a lot to look at. So the plan is I will be dropping the blog post not right now, but any moment now. I'm not going to, talk everyone through it. We're not going to kind of discuss it. I want everyone to have a look in their own time. Read it if you can. It's a long one, but please, if you're interested, read all the details. There's some really, really important stuff, just to summarize a few major things. We've got some massive updates to the world generation and the terrain of the worlds. We've got a full update to version 1.18 with all of that 1.18 content and some quite substantial changes to the underground of the world. We've got a full Christmas update. We've got a new gravestone system. We've got a new animal. We've got a new vehicle type. We've got a massive range of new blocks available. We've got some brand new biomes that you've had sneak peeks of in the past and have been patiently waiting for. Some new structures, plenty of new challenges to explore in the world. So much stuff. Like I said, I don't want to go into it because I really want you to experience it first in the blog, but it's a big one and we're super excited to share. So I'm going to go ahead and publish the blog right now. Like I said, this update will be dropping this coming Friday on the 17th of December. So none of this content will be available until then. We don't have a specific time that the update will go out, but we'll kind of have more information on that as we, lead up to this Friday. So yeah, just, be warned. The content won't go live, but you can read all about it, get excited for it, and jump right into the fun on Friday. So pushing the big giant red button. Let me just confirm that it's up. And the blog's live. So patch, and I did the wrong patch number. Nice. 0.14.1, not 1.14.1. So patch 0.14.1, the Stone Cold update. So much amazing stuff. Such an incredible update. The team has worked tirelessly, like incredibly tirelessly, and we still are working tirelessly to get this out on time with the quality that you're all expecting and the quality that you're all used to. Like I said, take a read, have a look at the pictures. There's, nearly 20 pictures for you to look at. So much to see, so much to read about. But as far as this event is concerned, that's all. I don't want to keep talking because I'm sure you're all kind of reading the blog at this point. Thank you to everyone for coming. Congratulations to those 3 winners. Thanks for hearing me out, and I hope you're all super excited about the future of Origin Realms. I hope you've had an amazing 2021 with Origin Realms. It's we're nearing our 1-year anniversary of our first launch. We've achieved so much in that period of time. We're so excited. I think it's safe to say 2022 is the official year of Origin Realms. we aren't stopping now. The grind never stops. Amazing things coming, and we're so honored that you're all a part of this journey with us. And we truly do think that we're creating something revolutionary here, and we're just thrilled that you're all here, kind of experiencing it with us. So once again, thanks for coming along. Thanks for listening in. Hope you all have an amazing Christmas holiday, and we'll see you online. Bye, everyone.